you want to buy a house with cryptocurrency? I'm not sure any bank will accept internet coins, mate. And I was like, no, I can sell them. He goes, are you sure? I've heard a lot of news about these scams. Are you sure it's real? People are going to buy it from you. And I was like, yeah. He goes, all right. And then he had to go to the bank.
How old is this man?
He's like 50.
But how does he not know about like Bitcoin?
I don't know. He blew his fucking
you're
mind.
not the first person that's come to him like with a portfolio wanting to use that as
I literally
for their deposit.
was, right? And then he had to go to, so he's like 50, and then he had to go to the
I'm gonna
bank.
have to go home and Google Bitcoin.
Yeah, so this boomer had to go and talk to some boomers who worked at a bank and go, so I've got a guy, he's a comedian. And they're like, isn't it illegal to do stand-up? He goes, yes. They're like, well, we're not going to give the guy a mortgage. He goes, don't worry. He's made a lot of money in magic internet coins that I don't understand. Oh, I bought a house.
Yeah.
It's pretty good.
Yeah.
It's a pretty cool achievement.
Yeah.
You know why it hasn't been a big deal anywhere is because it actually happened like 6 or 7 months ago.
Because it's in Frankston.
Yeah, it's a cardboard box. It was $2.
Yeah.
It happened like 6 months ago.
He needed like a 25% deposit on that.
Yeah, 25-cent deposit.
Yeah, sorry.
Yeah.
So sorry, that would have been a 50% deposit. 25 cents. Obviously, we're comedians.
Yes. Happened 6 months ago, and then it was a 6-month settlement, and then now I'm in there, and right before I moved in, I went to Tassie. I still haven't seen it.
Yeah, Lewis hasn't seen his house that he bought.
At the moment, it looks like I've bought a house for Jazz. Yeah, and I'm sleeping, dude. I bought a house, and I'm sleeping in a single bed in a rat-infested house. What am I doing?
I don't know. This is on you.
Yeah, this is terrible.
Yeah.
What the fuck am I doing? I want to go home. But that's cool. It's a place where I can set up my own studio and everything. It's really cool.
A massive life achievement.
Yeah.
Congratulations.
Man.
You're a young homeowner.
I want to say thanks to you and you, Keelan, as well for helping me get there and all of the fans. But most importantly, I want to thank Vitalik Buterin.
Who's that?
The inventor of Ethereum.
Oh. Thank you to that man.
Yeah. Thank you very much, dude. Couldn't have done it without you, literally.
It's so funny.
Also Afterpay.
Yeah. So like, and obviously you've got a very successful career, and credit to you.
Yeah.
All these comedians have been coming up to me and he's like, man, Lewis bought a house. Like,
yeah.
That's crazy. Like he hasn't toured in like 2 years.
Yeah.
Like good on him. Like he must be crushing it.
Yeah.
And I'm just like, man, it props to him. Like he's goals. And then one's like, how do you guys do it? And I'm like, well, man, I don't have a house, and I didn't fucking invest in Afterpay before it took off.
Yeah. Look.
Everyone's going, man, his comedy's going well. I'm like, but his fucking portfolio though is off the fucking chart.
If there's any advice I could give to any young people who want to own a home,
I don't work. Stay at home.
Yeah, I would really recommend, like, if there's ever like a giant global pandemic and a big financial crisis, just put everything you have in the bank into Afterpay and then sell it when it goes up. And that's there's dude. I don't know.
While I was live streaming Tony Hawk, Lewis was researching into
stocks and options and cryptocurrency. Yeah.
I don't know. We all make our own choices, man.
Yeah.
I can kickflip virtually, so.
But you know what?
It's really easy.
Money's a scam.
What do you mean?
It's all fake.
Yeah, I know.
It's all bullshit. You're like, man, you worked so hard to get here.
Well,
no, I did a bit of research on 4chan, to be honest. Cryptocurrency.
That's a big scoop.
Yeah.
Lewis Spears bought a house with fake money.
Dude, the broker was like 50 years old.
Yeah.
And he's going, so where are you holding? I'm like, I've got my savings and I've got some shares and I've got some cryptocurrency. And he goes, he was a Scottish guy. And he goes, you want to buy a house with cryptocurrency? I'm not sure any bank will accept internet coins, mate. And I was like, no, I can sell them. He goes, are you sure? I've heard a lot of news about these scams. Are you sure it's real? People are going to buy it from you. And I was like, yeah. He goes, all right. And then he had to go to the bank.
How old is this man?
He's like 50.
But how does he not know about like Bitcoin?
I don't know. He blew his fucking mind.
You're not the first person that's come to him like with a portfolio wanting to use that. As
I
for their
literally
deposit.
was, right? And then he had to go to, so he's like 50, and then he had to go to
I'm
the
gonna
bank.
have to go home and Google Bitcoin.
Yeah, so this boomer had to go and talk to some boomers who worked at a bank and go, so I've got a guy, he's a comedian. And they're like, isn't it illegal to do stand-up? He goes, yes. They're like, well, then we're not going to give the guy a mortgage. He goes, don't worry. He's made a lot of money in magic internet coins that I don't understand.
How did you get this house?
I have no fucking idea.
Dude, the way Frankston operates as a suburb is mind-blowing.
Yeah,
Like, you go for a house in any other area
Yeah.
with some Scottish guy
yeah,
like who's got your back
Yeah.
going into the bank. You're not getting that house 10 times out of 10.
yeah.
But I don't know, man. There's something magical about that suburb.
I think so.
Yeah.
Then the bank comes back and they go, all right, we might give him a mortgage, but can you like prove that he has any regular income? Because they look at comedian, they go, he's not going to perform
Yeah.
for 2 years.
Well, that's why I couldn't buy a house. I looked
Yeah.
into it, right?
Yeah.
And had a good tour, right?
Yeah.
But no magic internet coin.
No,
I put $200 into my CoinSpot account and then forgot about it. It's
Yeah.
still in there.
that's good.
Haven't put it in anything.
Yeah.
So
Oh,
no, I just forgot about
you
it.
just put the money in and you're
I
like
transferred
that.
the money over and I
Yeah.
was like, that's enough.
Invest
Yeah.
in Polkadot.
Polkadot, yeah.
I invested
Keelan's been listening to me. He's
$17.
made a bunch of money.
$17. It's now worth 70.
Yeah.
Wow.
That's
He's
heaps.
gone
That's
straight
pretty
to the
good.
bank.
Yeah.
I got
That's
my
heaps.
magic internet coin.
Yeah.
Yeah. Anyway, I looked into it. Yeah, you can't buy a house because, I can't buy a house because
Yeah.
you need, because of COVID,
Yeah.
you need to show a bank 2 years worth of income.
At least.
Um,
More like 3 or 4.
At least. So I have
Yeah.
to tour next year as well. So I have like 2 years of like, this is,
Yeah.
like, so I can present them because they'll be like, so well done.
Bro, you're an idiot.
Congratulations.
What you really should have done, all right? Fuck all this making money through hard work. What you should do is you buy a picture of a blue cat.
Yeah. That's what you did.
And then that's what I did. And then
You and Max Mofo
Yeah.
sit on the fucking internet,
Yeah.
like on Zoom, buying
Yeah.
pictures of cats.
Yeah.
And
Yeah.
then 3 days later, you go, dude, my cat fucking could. my cat quadrupled the money. Like
Yeah.
you sitting there buying cats, you made like more. Like I remember I
Yeah.
did like a show, and like
Yeah.
I was like, yeah, man, I sold out a show in like whatever
Yeah.
tonight,
Mm.
and I was like, that's so sick.
Yeah.
You know, I'm fucking like at the Regal show
Yeah, that's amazing. Huge achievement. Really proud of you.
and Fat Cash.
really great. Yeah.
Right?
What's that? That's like 900 tickets.
Yeah,
That's amazing.
We don't have to figure it out.
Hey Siri, what's 900 times 40? What?
It's a very expensive venue. No, the venue costs.
It's a very expensive venue.
yeah.
Yeah. Yeah. Hey Siri, plus merch.
$36,400.
Okay.
Really? That's good.
That's not.
What's that? Half a Bitcoin?
Anyway, the point is, right?
Yeah.
I I just saw the show, crazy, and they go, man, I started my catch and bought a cat and made the fucking same amount of money.
Yeah. Yeah. And you know what's happened since then? Anyway, man, look, guys.
Now he has like 4 cats.
No, I have 1 cat. It's worth 4 times more. Anyway, look, guys, what I'm saying is.
Point is, if-
Huh? What?
4 times what it was.
No, it's
originally
not.
worth.
It's not worth that much. I'm joking. Who's Joe? Look, guys, educate yourself on finances. And
Yeah,
the number
don't
one
work hard. Quit your job.
the number one thing that I've learned
Don't quit
from
your job.
educating myself on finances, it's all bullshit. It's all scam. It's all fake. Go for it.
Yeah, and if you can, and
Cross your fingers.
if
See
you
what happens.
really
Mm.
unapply yourself hard enough, you
Yeah.
can be a homeowner in Frankston,
Yeah.
an
yeah.
up and coming outer Melbourne suburb,
Yeah.
very
Yeah.
up and coming.
Mm.
Hasn't got up yet, but there's cum everywhere.
You know what's really scary about my mortgage contract?
Yeah.
And this is standard for all mortgages. I asked the bro, I read this I've read the whole contract and I read this particular clause and I go, that's fucking bullshit. That's insane. This bank is trying to bend me over. That's crazy. And I go back to the broker and he goes, oh no, this is like standard. Every single bank does this. Get to the end of my contract and it has like a bunch of clauses that make sense. So like, you know, obviously I have to pay my mortgage, right? That makes sense. Well, look, I have to pay for it. If I go through hardship or become bankrupt, they can take the house. That makes sense, right? If I can't pay it, they can take it. That makes sense. This one is crazy. If I lose my job, they can just take it. I'm like, that's scary, but I understand that if I lost my job, then they might go, oh, this is too risky. We'll take. I kind of understand that. It was the next clause that goes. It was like, if the applicant loses their job, we have the right to repossess the home, or if the applicant thinks about quitting their job.
What?
There's like a clause that basically says, if I
So they
think,
do a podcast where you're like, Luke, thinking of hanging up the boots in this whole comedy game.
don't feel like going to work today, I could be homeless.
What?
If I think or talk about or seriously consider changing or careers or quitting my job, I can get a knock at the door from the bank, go, get out.
You can't change your career if for the next 20 years.
Well, you can,
It
but
has to be approved by the bank.
No, I can do whatever I want. I don't need their permission.
could.
But if they find out and they go, you know, fuck that guy. He used to be a hairdresser. Now he's a tradie.
No, I just
Give me
think,
the
I
bedroom.
just think it more means if you can't then pay your payments, then they'll cancel.
I hope so.
There's no way they just pull the plug.
I think it's just something in there to protect them. I am joking a lot about bullshit meme coins and all that kind of stuff, but it means the world, and it was a lot of hard work to get
Can we
there.
clarify that I did make that much money from that show?
Yeah.
Yeah, because I don't think I know how dumb people are.
Yeah.
Well, not how dumb, like people just don't know. Fair enough.
Yeah.
Those venues cost like $9,000.
Oh, they're
to
so
do a show
expensive.
there.
Yeah.
Like those huge theaters.
Yeah.
Like,
Yeah.
which
And
I
then
didn't even know really.
Advertising, travel, this, that. Yeah.
Ticket take like $6 a ticket.
Oh yeah, from
I don't know.
you,
Yeah.
Luke, and you, the ticket buyer, each.
Probably, yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. So I just want to make that clear because
Yeah.
we moved on from that. We all had a laugh, and then I was
Yeah.
like, people
Yeah.
going to think I'm rich. I'm definitely not.
Yeah.
But Ticket Tech are. So good
Yeah,
on 'em.
Ticket's crushing
Yeah.
it. Yeah. So thank you very much, and I can't wait to see what it's like.
Oh, your house.
Yeah.
Yeah, right. Now,
Mm-hmm.
we have a phone call to make.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Before we get
Well, there's
Yeah.
been some more. So if you pulled me up on some insider Loogies Guest of the Year vote.